Lake Victoria, at the heart of Eastern Africa, is one of the most important sources of life for the people of the bordering countries of Kenya, Uganda and Tanzania. Its banks are home to around 30 million people. As in extensive parts of Africa, the small town of Mbita in western Kenya has no regular supply of electricity, or people can't afford electricity. Under the motto Umeme Kwa Wote, Energy for All, OSRAM has now introduced a solar-based supply of lighting to the region around the town of Mbita. Across Africa, over 105 million households are living without power, whilst globally this figure lies around 1.6 billion people. Here on Lake Victoria, kerosene lamps commonly replace electrical lighting. A number of initiatives are working to protect the lake as a foundation for the lives of coming generations. Now OSRAM has developed a unique lighting concept for regions without power supplies. Here in Mbita, this innovative idea is being put into practice. In April 2008, the onset of the OSRAM Off Grid project started. Kerosene lamps are the #1 lighting source in many parts of Asia, India and most regions of Africa. However, kerosene remains hazardous to people and environment. Innumerable children and adults suffer from the adverse health effects of the soot expelled by the lamps, whilst it is also detectable in the water and in the air. For decades on Lake Victoria, the fishermen are using kerosene lamps for night fishing. Their lamps alone consume 20 million liters of kerosene every year, producing a total of 50,000 tons of CO2, the same as 23,000 cars every year. Globally, over 190 million tons of CO2 are produced as a result of the burning of kerosene lamps every year. Kerosene lamps are not just harmful to health and environment, they are also expensive. Today, a fisherman in Mbita spends over 70% of his income on the fuel alone. Thus, a vicious circle ensues. The fishermen have an ever-decreasing income as a result of rising fuel prices and simultaneously bring about the destruction of their own source of life as a result of the use of kerosene lamps. There has been no alternative to the harmful kerosene lamps until now. The fishermen must no longer cast out their nets night after night in the dim light of their kerosene lamps. At a specially constructed solar station, the OSRAM Energy Hub, the local people can recharge batteries for energy-saving lamps, luminaries and other electrical appliances at low cost and without damaging the environment. In light of global climate change, the world's population is now facing a challenge. How can sustainable and affordable lighting be supplied to developing regions? OSRAM, as a leading lighting manufacturer, is committed to the principle of producing and promoting sustainable lighting solutions. An OSRAM research team has now developed something truly original. A self-contained system comprises of a solar-based stationary energy source and rechargeable lamps. Instead of using kerosene lamps, the fishermen cast out their nets in the light of energy-efficient lamps. The system is based on the idea that energy in less developed regions must be transportable and affordable. Thus, the lighting experts at OSRAM developed 2 energy-efficient lamps, which are particularly robust, watertight and much more cost-effective than the kerosene lamps. The OSRAM O-Lamp Basic operates in combination with an external battery box, the O-Box, which can be taken back to the nearest energy hub as soon as it comprises an energy-saving lamp and an LED. The OSRAM O-Lamp 2-in-1 comprises an energy-saving lamp and an LED. It has an integrated battery, is recharged or exchanged at the energy hub as a separate unit. At the O-Box, other low-power devices such as radios and mobile phones can also be connected. A great added value for the local people. The Off-Grid project opens up better economic prospects to the fishermen and strengthens the economy of the entire region for the long term. The deposit system is simple. Once the O-box has run out of charge, the people take it to the nearest energy hub and exchange it there for a freshly charged battery pack. The cost of the OLEMs and the deposits are financed by way of a microfinancing system, which will be organized by the local NGO Osenyala. The OSRAM Energy Hub was built in just 4 months following a year of planning. Thus, the first OSRAM Energy Hub in the world could be opened on the 1st of April 2008. Once returned, empty O-boxes are stored inside the Energy Hub and subsequently recharged with the help of a photovoltaic system. The 42 solar modules convert solar energy directly into electrical energy and are connected with the discharged O-boxes or O-lamps 2-in-1. The O-box is thus able to provide light for around 10 hours, enough for a whole night's catch or for an around 3 days light in a private household. The technical leader explains all technical and organizational processes to future salespersons and co-workers. These training measures ensure that the system and devices remain in good working order and that their distribution takes place in a routine manner. Further energy hubs are being installed in Kenya and Uganda. The Off Grid project produces a triple win situation. The local population profits from a higher income and a reduction in health damage caused by sooty kerosene lamps. The economy in the region will be supported and ultimately CO2 emissions will also be reduced.